Connected. Kilo Echo 8 Tango Kilo Yankee. Connected. Whiskey Bravo 8 Charlie November November. Kilo Charlie 8 Tango Uniform Echo disconnected.
This is the PARK Amateur Radio Club repeater N8NBL. The time is 9 p.m.
CQ. This is the Parkersburg Amateur Radio Club's 2-meter and Aries net is now in session. Net control operator for tonight's session is John, Whiskey 8 India Delta Whiskey, W8IDW. This net meets weekly on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. local time on the club repeater 146.97. This is a directed net, and all comments should be addressed to net control. The purpose of the net is to handle amateur radio traffic into, within, and out of the Mid-Ohio Valley and provide communications practice in the event such communications are required by an emergency. Comments of interest to net members are welcome. In addition, amateur radio related items may be offered for buy, sell, trade, or giveaway. This net's open to all licensed amateur radio operators. When checking into the net, please slowly state your call sign, first name, and whether or not you are an Aries member. Control will now stand by to handle any emergency or priority traffic. Emergency or priority traffic, call net control W8IDW. Nothing heard. Net control will now take check-ins from Echolink. I believe there's a couple of Echolink stations logged in. So Echolink stations, please log in now.
Net control, check in Whiskey Bravo 8, Charlie November November, WBACN, MacArthur, West Virginia, and I'm non-Aries.
Connected. Kilo Alpha 8 November Juliet Whiskey.
Net control, check in Kilo Echo 8 Tango Kilo Yankee, Jim, non-Aries, and I'll be in and out tonight. Here is Kilowatt Alpha 8 November Japan Whiskey, Jerry on Echolink. I'll be in and out also. Thank you.
I made a double. This is Kilo 8 Bravo Oscar Tango, K8BOT. Jonathan, down here in Orlando, Florida, non-Aries.
Connected. Kilo Charlie 8 Tango Uniform Echo.
Okay, we can hold up right there for a second. Let's go back up to CNN for your comments tonight.
Okay, well, we'll say good evening to everybody. Parkersburg way, 54 degree temperature right here. That's going to stay that way all night. But you'll get some more rain and stuff later on. Good to be in here. Nothing too much else to add. It's good to see everybody. Some more people check in on Echo Link. I'm glad to see that. Of course, that's the only way we can get in up that way. I'm an old Parkersburg boy, like I always say, for those who didn't know. And it's good being in here. But not hold it too long. You may have several other people that want to check in. It's W8CNN.
Thanks for checking in, Charlie, and come on back anytime. TKY Jim and NJW Jerry were both in and out. Brings us down to BOT. Jonathan, for your comments.
Hey, real good. Hope all is doing well up there in the Mid-Ohio Valley. Make it short. We're 70.3 degrees down here in Central Florida. Really sunny day. The solar system did about 74 kilowatt hours produced today, so it was sunny. I think it got up to about 77.8 here at the QTH. So beautiful day down here. And I hope you guys are enjoying some of your warm weather you got going on up there. So I'll turn it back over to you. And like I said, hope everybody on the net is having a great night and doing good. K8 BOT.
Thanks, Jonathan. Yeah, this at least part of our area made the national news tonight for potential severe weather. So hopefully the Ohio River will do its job and swing it around and miss us here in the Wood County area. So thanks all you guys on Echo Link for checking in. Let's take another listen, see if we've got anybody else on Echo Link before we take other check-ins. So anyone Echo Link check-in, come now.
KC8, TUE, Terry, on Mary's.
Okay, Terry, go ahead with your comments for this evening.
Well, good evening to everybody on the net. Hope everybody's having a great start to a good week. Excuse me. Sitting about 61 degrees up here right now. And, I'm sorry, 41. I'll make it 61. Anyway, got some storms coming into the area. We're just kind of watching those on radar to see what those are going to do. They have a couple hail warnings out up around this way too, so might be a little bit of a bumpy night, and we'll have to wait and see what happens. Other than that's about all I have. If you will, go ahead and check KC8 VLJ, Krista, and she's Aries as well. Check her in and out. And we'll turn it back to you. Have a good week, everybody. 7-3, KC8 TUE.
Okay, Terry, thanks for checking in. Hope the bad weather misses you also. I've got Krista on the list. Okay, you guys checking in. Let's go ahead and switch over to mobile low-power portables. Mobile low-power portables for tonight's Parkersburg Amateur Radio Club 2-meter and Aries net. Call net control W8IDW. Net control. This is KB8HRG. My name is Earl. I'm Aries.
Also check in N8 MOW Jane. She's also Aries, and she's checking in and out tonight, please.
Net control is KB8KSB. Name is Rick. I am Aries, and I'll be in and out tonight. Thanks.
Net control, this is W8PAR. Mike, I'm Aries. Also check in KA8ZLB. That's Debbie. She's not Aries. We're both in and out.
Net control, this is Dave, N8NWV. I am Aries, and I'll be in and out tonight. Net control, this is KB8YAV, Kilo Bravo 8, Yankee Alpha Victor, Kenny, Aries. Net control, this is KJ4YHF, Kilo Juliet 4, Yankee Hotel Foxtrot. My name is Greg. I am non-Aries. I am in and out. Net control. This is KE8UTO, Scott, non-Aries. You can also check in KE8UTN, Norma. She's non-Aries. She'll be in and out.
Net control, this is KE8 UVJ, Kilo Echo 8 UVJ. Name is Rob, non-Aries.
Okay, let's hold up right there. We've got a pretty good run of folks checking in. And let me run back up to HRG Earl for what's going on tonight.
Okay, John, thanks for taking the net, and I knew it. I knew you were always Johnny on the spot, and so I didn't have to worry about you not doing the net. I have one sad announcement to make, and I might as well do that now. KD4WDH, Baines Beneer, been a club member for several years. Jane, he is Lynn Palmer's brother. Anyway, has passed away, and so I had to add him to the current Park Club silent key list. So he's the most recent one added. He'll also be on the bottom of the roster. So I'd like to have everybody think a little bit about Lynn and the loss in her family. The next thing I was going to mention is the 3.9 repeater is still unlinked with this repeater, I think, unless Connor relinked it. So if there's somebody looking over on the 3.9 to get onto this repeater, you might have somebody go over there, and I'll listen here in a little bit and send them over here to check into the net. Let me reset the repeater for a second. Okay, the third item is I've been playing around with the 440 repeater, and pretty soon we're going to have it back in service over at Bill. So I did get it to work again, and kind of figured out that I somehow had a wiring mistake or something. But we do have it ready to go pretty soon, so it will be linked back with the 9.7, so you can check in on it when we have it linked. So there you go. I will probably be down at the fishing hole, and if anybody wants to know more details about what's going on with KD4WDH, I'll fill you in down there. With that, I will probably see you down at the fishing hole tomorrow, if it's not too rainy and stormy. And the other thing I was going to mention too, I have not been on the radio a lot because I've had some congestion and coughing and some other stuff, so That's why I've been kind of absent. And so with that, I'll turn it back over to Net. KV8 Churchy.
Well, sounds like you're pretty well cleared up now, Earl. Appreciate you checking in. So we have MOW Jane, KFB Rick, BTI Mike, ZLB Debbie, and NWV Dave all checked in and out. Brings us down to YAV Kenny for your comment.
Good evening, Net Control. Finally got a HT with the right PO on it. I'd stand outside. I was chatting with Connor yesterday. I'm trying to get the Echo link set up on my phone for when I'm in Maryland next week. But for everyone else, stay dry and stay anchored the next couple of days. KVAY.
Hey, Kenny, thanks for checking in. And that brings us down to, let's see, Greg, YHF was in and out. UTO Scott was in. So how about your comments?
All right, good evening, John, and everybody on the net tonight. John, thanks for running the net as always. Just sorry to hear about Baines, and he'll be missed. He's one of the guys who come down to breakfast. Always enjoyed chatting with him, so he'll be missed, and we'll be thinking about Lynn for sure. So not much else going on, John, but once again, thanks for running the net, and I hope everybody has a good week. W8IDW, this is KE8UTO. I'll turn it back over to you.
Hey, Scott, thanks for checking in. I've got Norma UTM is in and out, and that brings me down to number 18, which is UVJ. Rob, go ahead.
Oh, good evening, Net Control. Thank you for having me. Just visiting the homestead here, and it's always good to bring along an HT and make sure you can hit the local repeaters. Beautiful weather. You folks dialed up for me. Heard some turkeys today while I was clearing brush on the back, and I'm trying not to get attacked by a hoot owl right about now. Visiting here at the homestead from Washington State, and again, it's always nice to be back in the Mid-Ohio Valley, and just wanted the occasion to say hello to everyone. So thank you for having me, John.
Hey, Rob, thanks for checking in. That's quite a haul from all the way west back to this area. So thanks for taking a few minutes out to drop in on us this evening. Appreciate it. That brings us down to the bottom of the list. Let's just go ahead and, with all those low powers, let's go ahead and open it up for anyone, anywhere for the Parkersburg Amateur Radio Club 2-meter and Aries Net. Please call Net Control W8IDW with your call, first name, and whether you are an Aries.
Kilo India 4, Quebec, Victor Bravo. Paul, non-Aries, in and out.
Control. AD8 NRV. Tom, non-Aries. I'll be in and out. This is
You want to go ahead? Additional check-ins? Call Net.
Net Control, this is Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Alpha Mike. The name's Bob. I'm non-Aries, and I'll be in and out.
Net control.
This is KF8ADF. Teresa, I'm non-Aries and I'll be in and out.
Net control. This is Kilo Echo 8 Yankee X-Ray Foxtrot. We'll be in and out. And we are Aries.
Can you do that one again? Start with your call. I had to run the volume up just a little bit. You're a little bit low.
It's Kilo Echo 8 Yankee X-Ray Foxtrot. Name's Corey. We are Aries, and we'll be in and out.
This is Whiskey Victor 8 Juliet Charlie Romeo. The name's Connard, and I am Aries. Net control, and I'm Aries.
Half a double with that.
This is the N8NBL repeater.
N8, NBL Park 39 battery voltage unknown.
Net control. This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, November Whiskey, Larry, KF8NW. Also check in my XYL, Kilo 8 Sierra Uniform Zulu. Her name is Susan. We both are Aries, and the station that checked in before me was Whiskey Alpha 8, India, Oscar X-Ray, Blaine. Net control. KB8RUM. The name is Dennis, and I'm non-Aries, and I'll be in and out.
Okay, let's go back up and grab some additional comments. I think where I stopped was QVB, Paul. He was in and out, and Tom NR Victor was in and out. I thought I heard Kenny there, but I'll leave his spot open just in case and drop down to Zulu Alpha Mike Bob, Teresa Alpha Delta Echo, I believe, or Echo or Fox, in and out, and Corey YXF. They were all in and out. So it brings us down to JCR Connard for your comments.
Good evening, John, and the rest of the net. This is W8PAR, and yes, that was Kenny that was in there, so we put him down for sure. Let's see. Not much really to report. Just kind of echoing what Earl said had been working on, trying to get the 440 back in. What else? I've been nice the last couple days, trying to keep things updated, and I was obviously shocked to hear about Baines as well. So, trying to think what else there was. For the other Kenny, K8YAF, I believe, if I can remember the call right. Anyway, I did get you added, but I'll have to reload the Echo Link configuration. I hadn't done it because people were using it. So, yeah, I don't know, John. Appreciate you taking the net and doing a good job as always, and appreciate your
your assistance keeping everything updated and documented correctly and whatnot. So one of those secret people you never see that does have a hand in keeping things going. So appreciate it. With that, we'll turn it back to you, W8JC.
Thanks, Connor. I've got a little warm glow now, so I appreciate that. Kenny, if you're available to give comments, LLM, go ahead.
I'm in and out, W8LM.
Okay, got you marked in and out. And let's see, brings us down to 8NW at Larry for your comment.
Okay, John, good evening to all of you here on the net, and it does not give me pleasure to do this, having gotten to know Baines over the last few years, but there's also a connection on one of the fellows on here, Jonathan, K8BOT, is a relative as well, and our prayers and thoughts for his family as well as for N8IIM. This is the tribute break that is commonly done at a funeral. I've done it several times in the past for fellow amateur radio operators. This would be the silent key, a series of V's, followed by the call sign, and then the pro sign of SK, which is silent key. Stand by. KF8NW.
Thank you, Larry. That was really good. Appreciate that. I don't have Susan marked in and out, but that may just be because I didn't make a check mark. Does Susan have a comment tonight?
Susan is always in with me, but she's in and out tonight, John. Thank you. KF8NW.
Okay, appreciate it again. And that brings us down to Blaine, IOE, for your comment.
Net control, this is W8IOE. You can add K8FUA Libby to the list. She is also Aries. She has no comments. She was just stuck her head in the door here. And I don't know exactly what I'm doing as far as transmitting. I'm on 14637. I don't know what the tone is. I tried to set the 91.5 in here. So anyway, if I'm not making it, I'll have to tune it again. This is W8IOE.
Other than just a little bit of hiss in behind, the audio is real good. So go ahead.
Well, I'll try to make the fishing hole tomorrow. I got somebody stopping by to do some work on a heat pump here. So anyway, if he's done and gone by noon, I'll be at the fishing hole. So that'll be 8 hours.
Okay, Blaine, thanks for your comments. Libby was in and out, and Dennis, RUM, was in and out, bottom of the list. Any more check-ins for tonight's Parkersburg Amateur Radio Club 2-meter and Aries net? Call net control W8IDW.
ATWV, Ray, Aries, and check in KB8YPB, Emily. She's Aries, and she's in and out.
Well, Ray, since it's a little quiet right now, let's go ahead with your comments, what you got tonight.
Group, I just waited till the rush was over, and it's been a pretty rough week so far. I'm hoping it'll change soon. Maybe this storm's just more of it if it comes, but started out, I think it was over the weekend, my TV in the back room that I rely on a good bit went belly up on me, and it was an old one, probably 30 years old. Best I could figure out. Still worked good until then. I lost the vertical on it, and I'm just too old to work on anymore. So, and I figured I better get a new one anyway. Well, I took my wife's walker out of the back of the car so I'd have room for it. Somehow the walker got leaned up against the garage door on the inside of the garage. The car was outside, and I got the replacement TV and put the car in the garage, run over the walker, broke the wheel. I got it repaired, but this new smart TV is smarter than I am. In order to turn it on and get to I watch off of the air mostly. In order to get to channel 15, it takes 18 push buttons to get there, and then it's not a good signal. So I'll probably end up taking it back. I'm trying to find something a little bit less smart, and they're all smart now. So I guess maybe I just outgrew them all. Anyway, that's the end of my trouble so far this week, but it's still got several days to go. Back to net control, NATWV.
Well, let's hope tomorrow brings a turnaround on the less happy stuff. And I know what you mean about TVs. I bought one for my son here about 4 or 5 years ago, and they don't hardly watch it because it's the smart part of it is just too difficult. My father-in-law had one that he couldn't hardly find the channels on, so it's pretty difficult anymore to find something that's not wanting the internet and does 50 things and maybe none of them that well. So anyway, hope things go better, Ray, and I've got Emily is in and out, so again, bottom of the list. We'll take any additional check-ins this evening for Park Club 2 meter and Aries net. Call W8IDW net control.
Net control. This is Alpha Bravo 8 Whiskey Bravo. Non-Aries. My name is Bill. Down here in Braxton County, West Virginia.
Anybody else? Call now. WB, Bill, you're up.
Okay, yeah, I just want to say hi to everybody tonight. Been checking in here for a few weeks. I want to make a comment that I think it's fantastic that you people have so many people that participate. There's so many repeaters down here that just sit dead quiet. I think it's good to have the activity that you all do. And other than that, I hope the weather is kind to everybody. I know we're in for some rain. And I'll leave it at that. Back to you, AD8WB.
For checking in, Bill. Come back any Tuesday night that you're not doing something else. Happy to have you. So gives us another Yeah, that's 34 check-ins for tonight. So that's pretty good run. So let's see if we've got anybody else. And actually, let me take a break here. Let's just check, make sure there's no other Echo Link that's jumped on. Any Echo Link station, call now. Somebody's breaking the squelch, but there's no audio. So you might want to try it again. Otherwise, nothing heard from Echo Link. So any more check-ins for tonight's net before we wrap it up? Any more check-ins for tonight?
KB8HRG, I have a recheck, actually a request. Okay, well, I want to thank Scott for taking the net last week, and I talked to Darlene. I actually sent her an email and asked what was going on because we didn't manage to get a hold of her. And she's been not doing too well. She's so I guess I'll make it short and sweet. She will not be able to do her net control for the next couple of times. I don't know how long this is going to take, but if anybody would like to take her net control, I would appreciate somebody saying that they'd like to join in and help her. Her next net control, I think, is not until September 17th. So that's quite a ways away. It might be before that. I'll have to look. But at any rate, no, it's June 4th. So if anybody would like to be a net control like John is doing tonight and help with anything else in the club, I'd appreciate somebody wanting to volunteer and take that responsibility. So anyway, sorry to hear that she's having health problems, so I'm sorry to hear about that. So if somebody would like to help on June the 4th to do Darlene's net control, I'd just get in contact with me. It's KB8HRG at W8PAR.org. Or I'll be at the club meetings. I'll be around. And thanks again, John, for doing the net.
You're welcome. Sorry to hear about Darlene having some issues, so hopefully she'll be back with us before too long. One last call for check-ins. Anybody anywhere? The Park Club 2-meter and Aries net. Net control is W8IDW. Call now.
WD8CYV. KE8 KKC.
CYV, were you checking in?
Sam, how's it?
One more time for check-in.
KE8CYV.
Okay, go ahead.
WD8.
This is Dave. Go ahead, Dave.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Kilo Yankee disconnected.
Okay, nothing heard. We'll call it an evening for tonight's Park Club Net, and appreciate everyone who checked in and the comments. And we'll total up here and give Kenny his statistics in just a second.
See why they
WA8LLM, W8IDW.
W8LM.
Kenny, run time 38 minutes, 17 Aries check-ins, 35 total check-ins.
N8, NBL Floodwatch for Parkersburg, West Virginia.
Got it, John. Thank you. WA8LM.
Thanks, Kenny. This is net control for tonight's net, W8IDW, returning the repeater to normal amateur use. Thanks, everybody.
Whiskey, Bravo, 8, Charlie, November, disconnected.
WD8CYB, KBD Churchy. I don't know what's going on there, Dave. You want to try it again?
Sounded like a weak battery. KF8NW.
Yeah, only got 2 or 3 words and then it just faded out. So, I don't know there. Maybe we'll see him at the fishing hole tomorrow. KB8HRG. Hi, Larry.
Hi again, Earl. Jonathan, are you still on frequency KBOT, KF8NW?
Yeah, good evening, Larry. I'm still around and about. Good evening.
Okay, well, good to hear you again. Didn't think you dropped out, as the others have exited, but good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, very good evening to you, and I want to echo John's words there a little bit ago when you gave the tribute. It was, or when I heard the tribute, you know, I wanted to echo John's words just because that was pretty impactful and very, very much appreciated. So that was a neat experience. I also say hi there to KB8HRG as well too. So, but yeah, I'm hanging in down here. It dropped off about 3 degrees already. So we're down to about 68.6. 68.6. So time to get out the winter coat for everybody except for me.
Poor little old thing with 67 degrees. I say that with tongue in cheek. I'll admit to you, even now, when I do that, the tribute with the call sign, followed by the pro sign of silent key, I do get emotional. And recently, as well as over the years, I've had to do that too many times, for sure. But anyway, it's kind of like taps at a funeral when they have the military rites and they play taps, whether using an actual bugle or the electronic one doesn't make any difference. When they get to that point in the service, I get weepy. KF8NW.